Mabo and Jimmy, Mabo's so happy. Cuteness is justice, that's why he's loved by Jimmy. Mabo and Jimmy, Jimmy's so silly. Cuteness is justice, that's why Mabo loves Jimmy.
Hello, this is Mabo.
And Jimmy.
We just came back from California, RuPaul's Drag Con 2022. LA, we met a lot of queens, got a lot of merch, so you will see the old t-shirts every week from now. But this week is Pam Pam. Finally, I got her merch. Yay! So cute. Yay! So Jimmy's traveling to Michigan to take that. He's gonna live in Michigan for the rest of his life. So he's taking care of that right now. Well, so what we're gonna do today? Today is the premiere of RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars Season 7! Winner season! Winner! So excited. How do you feel, Jimmy-chan?
I'm so excited too. This is going to be so much fun. Yay. It's like candy every day. That's what I think. Let's see what happens. Go.
They could be the next drag superstar.
Whee!
These sexy bitches.
Oh,
Wanna win
oh
twice
damn, so cute.
and be crowned the queen of all queens.
Oh, winners! Yes!
Shea.
So
Coulee.
goes Shea Coulee.
Oh, I didn't know I needed an introduction.
Yeah, we know you.
It's your girl, Shea Coulee, winner of All Stars 5.
Ah.
I
Yeah!
think she could be the winner.
I think Shea will do really good. Oh my god.
Wow.
Just exquisite.
It is.
She's a pro.
Exquisite.
Since winning, I walked in the Savage Fenty fashion.
Hi, Mabo.
show, walked arm in arm with presidential candidate Elizabeth Warren.
Wow.
3 features in Vogue, and the rest is
Wow.
just escaping me because there's so much.
Wow.
My name is Calais.
Mabo wanted me to wear this.
Aren't you glad
Hi,
to see me?
Pangina.
I simply am that bitch. First one
This is too dark.
competition again. Hungry for another crown, and I'm ready to eat this competition.
Flavor, flavor.
Oh.
Right! Data!
Your favorite bottom. No.
What?
Alrighty then.
Winner and trade of season 12 of RuPaul's Drag Race.
Yes.
She is a quintessential drag queen.
Gorgeous.
Right at the start of this goddamn pandemic, when the whole world was upside down.
So polished.
I wonder what else she's gonna show. So excited.
Jada is so polished.
The first queen and the only queen to win a lipsync SmackDown for the
So
crown
gorgeous.
from home.
I have history with Miss Jada Essence Hall.
Oh.
Way back in the day, I used to do shows in her bars. She used to come and do them at mine. So taking this crown from her is gonna suck. But somebody's gotta do it. And I mean, who better than me?
We've already done it. We've already won the crown. But I am excited to just act a goddamn fool. Yeah. Yeah, bitch.
Oh! Yay! Yay!
Don't mind me. I just even the odds.
Wow, her makeup is awesome.
I am Evie Oddly of RuPaul's
Wow.
Drag Race.
Yeah.
I'm back and I'm ready to show absolutely
I'm so
everything.
excited again.
Evie Oddly puts the freak.
Honestly, I'm excited about everybody showing up tonight. We will see more Polish chaos now.
Evie Oddly is doing.
She got money and experience.
Like, I've gotten to do so much, like writing and recording an album. I was on the World Pride stage. I was on the Vegas Strip. Like, I had a residency. I'm coming back even more Evie. Everything.
Well, Evie looks
there's
good.
gonna be one single wig glued down. Like it's gonna be a mess, and I hope you're ready.
Yes, I am.
The world. Evie is looking like a goddamn work of art, but this hair is giving me elevator vibes, bitch. You push one button, it's up, then it's down, then it's up, then it's down. I'm here for it.
She's having a hair situation.
Yes.
Who that?
Body, and Norma.
Oh,
Tucson.
Trinity has arrived.
Trinity Tuck.
Yes. Of course.
She looks good. We saw her at DragCon.
This tuck is
She looks really good in person.
Trinity the tuck and that ass and that Since All Stars 4, this tuck has been working around the clock. All
Yes.
over the place, honey. She has traveled around the world.
Kitty.
But bitch, I'm back. I'm going to get my own reign. This time. And this is the Tournament of Champions, bitch.
And of course.
You know what they say? Monet changes everything.
When I try to change. Yes.
Is that real money, bitch? Yes, honey, they're real, girl. I know that a lot of y'all have listed
This is a
Monet
cute outfit.
on your television, and y'all asked, girl, and yeah, you're receiving me. I'm here.
We saw her, and she was out of drag, incognito at DragCon.
My debut EP, Unapologetically, and probably the thing I'm
And she
most
looked at me and
proud
she
of
went,
was that RuPaul as one of my guests on my own talk show, The Exchange Rate.
Oh wow. Yay.
A Cherie.
Trinity and I were the only double crowning ever, and we shared in this iconic moment in queer history. This All-Star season, I'm not gonna share anything. No, girl, I've done that before. I'm not interested this time. It was like triple in size.
Yeah, I be here.
The year was all winners, so they wanted to make the room nice and big, so we all had ample space for our egos.
We still have Raja.
Yay.
Jinx.
Jinx, huh?
I'm Jinx Monsoon, internationally tolerated drag queen superstar.
Tolerated.
I won season 5 of RuPaul's Drag Race.
Yay. Jinxie.
Hair was a little thirsty.
I tried to tease it, but I just pissed it off.
I think my time on season 5 was
Oh my gosh. This is one of my favorite seasons.
And I love
Probably season 6
I
is the
wasn't gonna look for a
most
fashion queen.
favorite. But yeah, this is close.
I was a singing, slutty comedian. It was in all the magazines at the time. The Meryl Streep of drag queens. Over the last
I think she had the
decade,
best
I've excelled and grown
ever
as a powerhouse
Snatch
entertainer.
game of somebody that most people did not know.
I've done multiple
Especially a
comedy
character.
singing
Just she
tours.
did.
And let's face it,
Little Edie
being
so good.
successful begets better drag. All winners, all stars
Wow.
has been brought up to
I don't know
me.
what's gonna happen with all those newer queens with Jinx and Raja.
Did you get like the warning ahead of time? You came dressed as the table?
I really just wanted to blend in this time.
Goddess.
Raja.
Another goddess.
Somebody call for an icon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hi everyone.
Oh my god.
And I'm the winner of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 3.
Wow.
My queen.
She's competing again.
Watch out, children. Mother is here. Okay, if Rue's mother, then I'm Auntie. Auntie Raja is here, and she's about to teach y'all a fucking lesson.
It'll be interesting to see what she does.
Yeah.
Yay! I I think that's it.
Legendary.
Catapulted me onto a global stage. I have had opportunities to be in runways around the world. I have a one-woman show, which has allowed me to showcase the full depth.
We were there.
And of
That
course,
show.
I am one of the co-hosts of Fashion Photo Review.
I don't like it.
I like it, I guess. I'm gonna get I'm a Gemini, so I'm all love and good vibes, but also there's a very competitive side to me. I'm not here to fuck around. I'm here to win.
Jimmy's Gemini too.
You know, it's been over 10 years for me. Wow. Holy shit is right, yeah. All of my competitors.
Yeah, that's the thing. So I'm worried about her. Is she hasn't done all sorts of challenges, you know,
Icon.
they've been through many times. Yeah, from UK.
Oh, Vivian.
Yeah.
The Vivian.
You just love a long, hard, stiff competition. Sorry girls, I was feeling awfully horny.
Somebody clear customs, honey.
Wow, look at the map.
And I'm the first
Vivian.
Drag Race UK. It's been absolutely great. It's been tremendous. Thank you. You can call me Viv, by the way, because I know the Vivian is a bit of a mouthful. Or so I've been told.
The Vivian has it all.
I suppose some tea would be reaching for the stars. Hello, chocolate all
Auntie, no collusion.
This may be the best Snatch Game character.
Yeah, it was funny. Yay! Oh wow.
Since winning Drag Race UK, my life has changed so much. I've got a Netflix show. I've been touring the world. I can walk down the street and get constantly recognised. It's just insane. I feel like everyone's going to be eagle-eyed on whether British drag will stand up in a room full of American queens. But I'm here for the British invasion. You had the Beatles, and now you've got the Vivian. The British do love coming.
kind of representing a country as well. Yeah. So the weight on these shoulders is like,
Yeah, so if you don't win,
Break an entire continent, so.
again.
Oh, there's more.
See.
What is?
Oh.
Wait.
Is that Ray? Is it?
Lady Gaga.
I saw the little, like a big lip.
Wait, take it off. I'm not into that.
Extra special guest judge, Cameron Diaz.
Cameron
Oh,
Diaz.
Cameron Diaz.
Wait, hold on.
I thought competing was 8 people, right?
It's a real girl.
Ah, yeah! Rainbow, yeah, I was right. I was
Wait.
right.
We didn't know about Raven.
It's me.
Did we?
I did not win season 2, and I did not win All Stars 1. Wait, Shea, wait. Oh, I was robbed.
Chad Michael.
Well, I wanted her win for the season 2 though.
Wow, she looks fabulous.
Wow, you look amazing. As do you. What are you doing here?
Yeah.
Why not?
Why not? So competing?
That I belong in a winner's competition, but I do identify as a winner. Suck it.
You did win an Emmy.
I did.
Yes, right. So why not?
So that was the shocker surprise.
Oh my god. This is like, wow, like full of people with talent.
Click, clack.
Oh my god.
My queen's on top. You're the pick of the glitter. You gagged the world and trended on Twitter. You done already done had yourses. But that don't mean you can't have moreses. So I hope y'all are in a winning mood. Because legends rise with attitude.
Wow. But who's gonna do Ruth's makeup though? Then, damn, this is wow.
Each of you is gonna leave here the same way you came in, as a beloved crown queen. And child, can't nobody take that away from you. Oh, hey, Raven. In fact, I believe that. Wait a minute. Raven, what are you doing here?
I am here just like the rest of them to get a crown.
Raven, darling, come over here.
She's not competing? Oh, she's competing.
Raven, what part of All Stars, All Winners do you not understand?
All right, fine. I'll go.
She has to go?
Walking in my car?
Is the bus running?
Drag race royalty.
Why, you ungrateful little...
Hit her! Harder! Validate my parking?
And scene! Give a big round of applause for Emmy Award-winning makeup artist Raven!
Yay!
Oh man, I thought she was gonna get to perform. Or
Yeah,
This
so
season.
she's not competing.
Now, my crown
Yeah,
queen.
I was like, who's gonna do Ruth's makeup if
Each
she's
of
competing?
you is in this competition for the long run. And only one of you will walk away with the title Queen of All Queens.
You sure about that?
Yep, but there's a twist.
Oh,
Of course there's a twist. This RuPaul's twist race, okay?
This season, no one will be eliminated.
yay!
Oh yeah.
Yay!
The moonery has begun.
this is what Mabo and I thought.
Ain't nobody going home. How is this gonna happen?
Each episode, you'll compete in challenges designed to test your award-winning charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. And I'll name the top 2 All-Stars of the week, each of whom will be awarded a legendary legend star.
Oh my gosh,
What
badge!
I'm wearing now.
Cool.
Then the top 2 All-Stars will lip-sync for their legacy. The lip-sync winner will receive a cash tip of $10,000. Plus, the power to block one of her fellow queens from receiving a legendary legend star the following week.
Oh my god, that's mean.
Yes, honey, cease and desist.
Oh no.
Now that's important because this season, winning legendary legend stars is everything. In the grand finale, the 4 queens with the most legendary legend stars will compete in a lip-sync Lollapalooza Smackdown
Okay,
for the crown.
alright.
Oh no.
Okay.
And in the end, one of you will be crowned the queen of all queens.
Alright, I'm so excited because I can see them every week.
And she'll also win a cash prize of $200,000.
$200,000!
Yeah.
200,000, you say? I was just coming here to make friends, but now it's a game.
I wonder if they knew that ahead of time. They had to have
But
known.
first, nothing keeps a drag superstar's ego in check better than a kiki with her sister. So, in the grand tradition of the legendary documentary Paris is Burning.
Wow.
The library
Oh my god.
The library's open?
You know everyone.
Because reading is a what?
Fundamental.
Oh, pit crew.
Who dat? We got to see Bryce. Mabo got to get his picture with Bryce, which made Mabo very happy.
Raja Gemini, you are such a legend, and I'm just so excited that all it took to get you here was the promise of free wine.
And marijuana.
The truth. Jinx Monsoon. I finally realized where the last name comes from. I have never seen anyone that can blow quite like you.
It's because I suck a lot of dick.
Vivian, I want to personally thank you for agreeing to come and be the diversity hire this season.
Oddly, I am so glad, bitch, that I was able to work with you this summer to see for myself that you don't stink. It's just your drag, bitch. Trinity the Tuck, okay? I'll have no reach for you, bitch. You are the realest bitch in this season from the knees down. Shea, Kool-Aid. I'm very glad that Sasha could not be here because we don't have to hear talk about roses, but we do have to look out for that rosebud of yours.
Girl.
Damn, she don't think she had the rosebud.
Oh well,
I don't think so.
some of us are not so lucky.
Raja, you're so old. You make Jinx's drag feel fresh. Trinity the Tough. You know, I didn't want to have to make any of those throwaway filler jokes, but Rue's the one who crowned you. Well, halfway.
One of twin powers activate!
Evie Oddly. Your dad is so hot.
I know, right?
What happened?
I know, right?
To Vivian. Those lips are so big when you floss your teeth, it looks like my ass wearing a thong. Raja, boot.
Shada Essence Hall, the only queen to win Drag Race on a fucking Zoom call. Jinx Monsoon. You know, when looking at you, your teeth really represent the cast here. Some are big, some are small. 2 of them are white. No, 3 of them are white. Yeah.
Shea Essence Hall. Look over there. It's the exit. Roger.
Roger.
You've always been like a sister. You've always been like a. You've always been like a grandmother to me. You know, they say Geminis have 2 faces. Have you been putting the good makeup on the other face? Oh, Monet. People are always comparing Monet to Bob the Drag Queen, and I don't think that's right, and I don't think that's fair. Bob is very talented. That's my time.
That's my time.
Keep this short and simple. B-O-O-G-E-R-S.
Buggers. I haven't had heard boogers in so long.
The tuck, always known as the body, but never the face. Now, Jinx Monsoon, in order to read you, I'm going to imagine you naked. Oh, that's how I lost that weight. Monet Exchange. Now, not a lot of people know Monet is a very talented singer. That's because she's not.
And you girls are shady.
Everybody did wonderful.
Who the shadiest?
The winner of today's mini challenge is Jinx Monsoon. Congratulations. You've won $2,500 cold hard cash.
Wow.
Not in prizes.
For your first All-Star Maxi Challenge, you'll be collaborating on my new song, Legends.
Yes, ma'am.
You need to write your own sickening verses.
Wow,
with
from
iconic
beginning.
choreography. But first, there's one more legendary queen I want you to meet. The time's come to bring it to the runway. What becomes a legend most? Don't ask me, ask her.
Who is it? Is it Cameron?
Doi! Naomi Campbell.
Naomi Campbell?
That's Naomi Campbell.
Bam!
Wow. Get the hell
Shea,
out.
are you breathing? Make sure you breathe.
I am about to ask.
She looks great.
I'm talking in the church aisle with the church mothers fanning me with their pamphlets out.
Please give a warm drag race welcome to the one and only Naomi Campbell.
Yay!
Wow.
Hello, ladies.
Of course, you are one of the greatest top models in the entire world. Amazing. Maybe you could give my all-stars a little advice.
So I'm going to give you a masterclass to how to put the bass into your walk. You up for it?
Wow.
Okay, queens, one at a time.
But they look really good though. I wonder what she's gonna tell them.
It's real. Naomi Campbell has the most legendary runway walk of like all time. She bats her eyes and like a million people faint. I'm fainting.
Jada Essence Hall.
I love this jacket. Beautiful.
What is happening?
Yeah, right.
It's just very hard to believe that I had to walk in front of the master of walking on the runway.
Oh.
My legs do kind of feel like jello, but also at the same time, I know that I'm a boss chick walker.
I would love to see you walk more with a glide.
Okay.
And more strength in the beginning, like a stallion.
Where did you learn your walk from?
You have left a mark on me, and I'm
Naomi
sure
looks so great right now.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I love these bangs. She looks fabulous.
Up next, Raj.
Yeah, I love
I'm the runway
how she
queen,
walks.
but Naomi Campbell is goddess. So I'm just gobsmacked. I'm slayed. I'm gagged.
The poses are great. Your walk for me is great.
Thank you. Thank you, Naomi. Thank you.
Jinx.
Monsoon.
Naomi Campbell is probably thinking, look at this horny old lady walk this runway.
I love the drama that you give with this walk, but you got to go a bit slower.
I feel very good that I didn't fall in front of Naomi Campbell.
The Vivian.
When I was
Oh,
in school and I go into a
gorgeous.
hallway, if there was no one in that hallway, then I'd just...
She's so smooth.
Yeah.
Very, I don't give a damn. And I like that runway. I do.
Yay!
I feel like I've got the weight of the UK on my shoulders to be here as the only British queen on the American stage. It just
Well, the only difference here is that you walk on the left side, not on the right.
Yeah.
Trinity, the tuck.
I know my runway walk. I have been doing this pageant walk for years and years and years, honey.
She knows how to work that leg. I get a lot of strength from your shoulders.
This is the football player in me.
Monet Exchange.
The vibe and energy I bring is like an around the way chick who is walking to the mall because she knows she's about to get cast on a model show.
I would say
But
slow
she's like,
down.
My spot
What's
is
she
mine.
gonna
Like,
say?
no one's taking my spot. Like I can get there in my own time.
I love your walk. I love your confidence. I love the energy. But I want you not to do that with your feet. Yes, you know exactly that.
Evie, are
Yes.
I'm out here intentionally serving chaos. Hair in the face, jacket hanging off, like tuck out to one side.
Yes, legs.
I like to think of my walk as like constantly fighting the fall that's about to happen.
Understand your walk. And I love your whole vibe. Your vibe, the way you walk suits you.
Oh.
It is the most sickening, iconic thing to be walking on the runway in front of Naomi Campbell.
This for her, I'm so happy for Shea.
I'm so happy for you.
And emulate
I'm so happy
this
for
live
you.
energy. And this is my moment to show my teacher all that I've learned. Ooh.
She didn't have nothing to say?
Yeah.
When did you start learning how to walk?
When I was probably 9 years old, and I would put on this very specific video of you walking in the Victoria's Secret fashion show. You had on this beautiful beaded fringe, and the way that you made that fringe sway, it lives in my mind rent free. Girl, when I'm going to get milk from the grocery store, that is what I channel.
Yeah, sure as you do.
Aww.
You know what you're doing. You have it controlled. You know how to slow it down to bring it up to its perfection.
Oh. Yay.
There aren't enough words to describe the impact that you've had on me. Oh,
Yeah.
I just really look up to you a lot, and it was really amazing to be able to get up on this runway.
I can't believe how good
Naomi
Naomi looks.
Yeah, you did it, baby.
Wow.
It would have it on TV, so people know I wasn't lying. Girl.
You're all absolutely amazing. And I just want to say to you, don't fuck it up.
Yes.
Yeah, because I'll hear about it and I'll be watching.
Oh my god, this is like a festival.
Naomi Campbell, girl! I cannot believe it.
That's amazing.
How is it she looks better in person?
I just need body heat.
All of these queens are immeasurable. They're insurmountable.
This is gonna be fun. And they all stay the whole time. Yay.
Yeah. Everybody won, so everybody's strong. Everybody's great.
Ooh.
Emphasis on stiff.
God, I ain't got lashes on and I'm still pretty. You are, bitch. You are a pretty bitch. And I'm gonna push you down.
Our Maxi Challenge this week is to write and choreograph a performance to RuPaul's new song, Legends. Girl, this is my bread and butter. I'm known for being able to spit some bars really quick.
Yeah, I
First
love
thing
how
I do in the morning is I
that
brush
rap
my teeth and I sharpen my
so
tongue.
rhythmical.
Raja, the goddess, the deity, the supreme, and soon to be queen of queens.
This is the very first time she's writing down.
Put a little reverb on that. The queen of queens. I just want that. I just want that.
Best thing about this legendary season, bitch, is that we can take chances on ourselves because no bitch is going home.
Precisely.
Yes.
Yes.
So you could take a risk and try something
Yeah.
you've never done just to show the audience a new side of you.
So you're gonna sing it?
Hell no.
Yeah, I know it was struggle last time.
I definitely feel like a bit of an outsider because I'm the only British queen. There's a load of money on the line and another crown, and you're doing it for your country. It's just like, boom.
Yours is a perfect verse to rap on. I'm Trinity and I can tuck and I don't give a fuck or whatever. Okay, you know, all these lyrics together. Thanks for writing the whole damn thing.
Trinity! It's time to go do our choreography. We've nominated you as the choreographer for this. Bitch, we're not joking. We're serious.
That is a lie.
And
pretty much. if we do well, I'm claiming it. If we don't, I'm blaming it on Monet.
The Viv has lost a lot of weight.
Have to choreograph our own song. This needs to go fiercely, and everyone needs to be flawless because we are all RuPaul's legendary children. Like, we cannot come in here looking crazy.
Do you think we should start on stage? Like, should we be posed on stage or should be entering be part of it?
Oh, I like an entrance. What if we started in like a picture?
The problem with so many talented people all trying to share a stage is...
You know what we should do? We should do like a friendly battle. Maybe save that for the battle at the end. We could do this dance from the 80s.
a wealth of good ideas.
Yeah.
What I'm thinking is if we got behind Monet in more of a clump and make a clump, then Monet could join the clump.
Is that a real choreographical term? Clump.
If we were in a clump, then we could stay like posed or something and do something where we're like,
In a clump.
yeah, you know, in a clump where it looks like the clump is like, you know, like those balls.
There's also a rainbow line, verse that says rainbow in it. What if we formed a rainbow, just all go in one way, you know?
I think what we should do is there should not be a.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's way too many.
How I don't know how to make it
You a
like
good dancer.
wow.
You want to be the choreographer? But we should all give a little feedback.
Absolutely. I've done a lot of choreography in my life, but this is the legendary legend season. You know what I'm saying? So we have to deliver that level of quality.
Like, you're
Yeah,
doing this dance,
let's see,
you don't
yeah,
believe
let's
it,
see.
let's do it.
But nan one of these bitches can choreograph, so here I am. You're welcome. Let's just like develop like a picture. Why don't you come over here and stand with me? I gotta channel my best Debbie Allen and fame and put these girls to work. So
Yay.
this is what
5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4.
That was gorgeous.
Yay.
these girls are going to sparkle like the legendary legend stars they are.
You're now seeing how hard this competition is going to be.
Yeah.
Everybody is good. I mean,
Yeah.
there's not a filler queen here. I mean, there are some true fillers in some queens, but there's not a filler.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
telling you, this guy is
They are pretty good.
season, bitch.
Yay.
I'm not going home.
Ba-dum-bum.
Yes.
I literally keep forgetting you're British.
Oh, and I cannot wait to see this runway. Like every single week, they're gonna show us like the best of best, right? Yay, Jinx.
I love all this new shit.
Look how cool these are.
They really are. These are chic. Thank you, Anastasia.
Who the are you blocking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for me,
Based on
it feels
what?
like a game of chess, and you kind of got the
Yeah.
first move. So this decision sets the pace for how the rest of the competition is going to go out. My strategy for All Stars 5 was, you know, I'm always going to vote on who I feel was the weakest that week. The issue with this version is
Like, why would we block
I'm
one
a weak one,
anymore?
that's what I'm saying.
and yes,
Exactly. You have to play the game strategically. You want to get it to the top 4, you got to block your competition. So that way you can get the
Who do you
star.
think?
How else are you supposed to play this game? You're gonna block the weakest competitor? That don't make no sense. They ain't gonna win no stars anyway.
Right.
Okay, so do you think blocking is kind of a compliment?
Yeah, right.
At least on a regular All Stars, like when you throw a bitch under the bus, there's a chance that she's gonna go.
Right.
versus coming back into the workroom the next day and she's like, so bitch, you black.
Yeah, right. Damn.
That bitch gonna send your ass fucking block. This is a strategy you're gonna play on.
I really don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Can we, like, do we do it live?
Oh.
Do you want to do it live? I want to do it live. I'm down to do it. Because I think they all think we're going to be getting at each other. And you and I have an alliance together.
This is a good, yeah, good stuff. Like, yeah, Alliance playing out really good.
He's a strong player in Drag Race, so knowing that she
why not?
someone, I don't want to be on the receiving end of that.
Yeah.
Having Trinity as an ally is way better than having her as an enemy. Because if you win, I make it to the top 4 again together. I'm very into it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay.
I like in life, I'm not like a huge competition person, but something about Drag Race brings out that competitive edge in me. I am here to play the game. I am here to play alliances, and I will lie, cheat, steal.
Girl.
You just say let's team up.
And I'm like, you just did it, girl. Help me, bitch.
Lies, 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 yeah.
Ronald, what was it like when you were crowned all those seasons ago before they even had the like audience?
I remember hugging Manila and like getting her ear. I'm like, oh my god, I'm crying so ugly. I feel like I look like an asshole. And she's like, you are an asshole. And then we became besties.
Jada, how did you feel about winning?
The hardest part about the win for me was that because of the pandemic, I didn't get to like travel the world and like feel my winning confidence. It's like if somebody told you won the lottery, but you can't touch it. You know what I mean? Yeah. But you were that fear. Yeah, you were that deserving. Yeah, and I think like I'm learning to know that all the time and trying to like work, getting past being here and like. I come here and I compete with y'all, and it just makes me feel so good because I'm like, the level of like, thinking that all of y'all possess, I'm like, it's good to know that like, I deserve to be here just as much as anybody.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, thank y'all for being such good sisters to me. Even coming here, I was a little nervous about like, I'm like, I don't know, like, how it would be, because I'm sometimes very closed off. But I'm so glad to be here with y'all. I'm so happy. You deserve to be here. You are deserving. Know that. Well, at least you don't have your base on that. You know, anybody from it. Jada, come over here. Let's make out. Jada, I'm still blocking you if I was.
Yeah. Don't think I won't block you, bitch.
That's
wow.
a close look.
Who's got on?
Whee!
Wow.
Wow.
She's got some hip pads on.
Never won something like that.
Wow.
That's cool.
Rue looks great.
Come at this. Oh, look at that makeup. Cool.
She's a legend in her own time. Michelle Visage. More like a legend in my own mind, but I'll take it. Carson Presley. Have you ever won anything? Oh, I won a goldfish once at a fair, and I won an Emmy a long time ago for Queer Eye. I bet that goldfish was delicious. It was. And Kevin must be missing an angel because she's here with us tonight.
Wow.
Cameron Diaz. I thought that this was heaven, Rue.
This is heaven.
I'm actually a really big fan of your music, Rue. I'm super excited about your song.
Oh my goodness,
Oh.
that's so kind of you. Well, you know I have a new song. You want to hear it?
You do?
Yes.
Like right now?
Sure.
We're about to start the show interview.
Yeah, no, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Okay? All right, here we go. Watch this.
Performing Give Them What They Want is RuPaul.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I've never expected this. Wow.
Yay!
Wow.
Wow.
Yeehaw! Yay! Yay!
Is his name Keegan? Keegan?
Oh my god.
One of the pit crew. Dancing behind it.
Start your engines and may the best legend win.
Yay! This is fun.
Legends hit. Let's just ride. We're legendary. Watch me touch the sky. High, high, rainbow high.
Yay!
Wow.
There we go. So far, Jinx was my favorite. Oh my gosh. This is so much fun.
Yes.
That was placed perfectly in the song. Not my favorite.
Oh my god, it's been a while.
She's doing great.
Yeah, of course Shea's last.
Wow. Wow, Shea.
It's so fresh to see Rogers dancing and singing.
Wow. Ones that stood out were Jinx, Shea Coulee.
Whoa.
Don't fix it. Well, she put the verse
Oh, wow, wow.
Raja means king in Indonesian, so I wanted to know what the ultimate gay king idea of Louis XIV.
Wow.
I designed the outfit basically shoe first, and then I built the look around it.
Wow.
She's going for Baroque.
She's going for rope.
Jinx Monsoon.
That's gorgeous.
I'm giving some kind of mashup between Queen Elizabeth I, the Virgin Mary, and Angelina Jolie.
Or Angelina Jolie.
I wanted the moment you saw me for you to say that's a queen. But
Yeah.
then I've got this leg that comes out of nowhere to let you know that I still get down with the motherfucking sickness.
That's gorgeous.
Monet Exchange. Ooh, yes, honey. Come on with the Crown Royale.
Girl.
Today on the runway, I'm giving you tracksuit crown queen realness. I love the 90s.
Girls in
I
the
love
street.
Black culture. It's who I is. With my crown in my wig. I just feel really cool in this look.
She's always got a lot of balls up in the air.
That's cool.
Next, Trinity the Tuck.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yes, mama.
Oh, she has crushed this
Wow.
velvet.
Oh my god.
This is
B.
the all winners season. Queen of all
Wow.
queens. So, make no
I
mistake.
can't even
Miss Honey
absorb
has
it.
brought the
Wow.
drama. Has there ever been a bigger gown on this runway? No, I don't think so. That's one hell of a love
Wow,
scene.
train.
Wow.
Oh.
It's not rayon, it's actually crayon.
Yes, this bitch is cray cray and Crayola.
I'm serving you crowns. Crayons.
Crap.
Dripping in crayons. And just
Wow.
channeling RuPaul in the most punk Evie way I know how.
Wax
Right.
poetic about this look today.
The Vivian.
Oh my god, even her shoes are wearing an outfit.
Wow.
I've never felt this
Wow.
good on a runway in my
That's
life.
cool shoes.
I'm giving Vivian Westwood, Iris Van Harpen. The fabrics used in this look are really burlap-y. So it's giving this gorgeous
love the
queen of
headpiece.
earth. She's just been dug up.
Wow.
And now she's here.
Gorge. Gorge. The Viv is just gorge.
Jada Essence Hall.
Oh, that's sweet. That's cute.
I feel absolutely stunning.
Wow.
My hair is up in this beautiful like braid moment.
It's like a whipped
With
cream.
my tiny cute crown, I feel
Way
good
up on
and
the
I
top.
know that
Yeah,
I
that
look
looks great.
Heavy is the hair
Cute.
who wears the crown.
Shea Coulee.
Oh,
And the
man.
winner of this year's Golden Lobes.
I love when she,
floating down this
Wow.
runway
Like
like
a
Queen
bird.
Nefertiti getting
yeah,
ready to go
when
and
she wears
meet
that neck
her
collar.
adoring subjects.
She's the best
I have
person I've ever seen wear that neck
Whoa.
collar.
I have
Chills.
these ear
Chills.
prosthetics with beautiful jade green gauges. I mean,
Wow.
it's what a queen deserves.
Wow. Wow.
I think Shea won this week. What do you think?
This is such a great show.
Then the top two will lip sync for their chance to win $10,000 and the power to block one of their fellow competitors from receiving
This is
a
funny.
legendary legend star next week. And the winner will walk away
Wow.
with a cash prize of $200,000.
Yeah.
$200,000.
Now, it's time for the judges' critiques. Starting with Raja.
I'm so happy to see
Yay! 10 years.
Your crowning look is so fun. This is what I would expect from you.
So
the
good.
level of detail, the level of story, the craftsmanship. This is all world class.
You look phenomenal, and your hair, all I saw was the blunt cut. Nobody has ever said that you can't cut a bitch with a blunt cut.
Water off a duck's back. This is absolutely beautiful. The crown with all of the rays, the gown, the modernized slit to show she's still a little girl underneath all of this finery.
Sexy in that performance.
I loved your lyrics. I thought your rhymes were very tight. I believe that's what the kids say nowadays.
Came out and you killed it. You know, when there's music and when there's a performance, Monet is going to go in. And she's
Oh yeah,
going
she
hard.
did do
And
good
you
too.
delivered.
This look is so great. Very like Queen's hair show extravaganza.
Yeah,
Elevated.
Monet
I wanted to do the take on the
Jinx.
runway like a crown queen from Queens. That sounds fierce.
and
Are you
Shea,
from Queens?
No, I'm from Brooklyn, but you know.
I think were the top
Queens
three for me.
Thank you, Monet.
Thank you, Ru.
Hello. You are very much a look queen, so I expect nothing less from you than to come out in a dress that you can't move in. But it's really, really beautiful. The rich, deep purple velvet and the bugle beads.
Lip
hanging
syncing
out.
that
During
bitch.
this performance, I could not take my eyes off of you. You are a show girl.
You're just a star.
Girl, I was feeling fantastic.
Wow.
I don't know any of the lyrics. I'm living my life.
So she
Queen
got
of the Queerdos.
the
Queen of the Queerdos.
seems like the
Performance
best
was
praise.
amazing. I feel like you take risks whether they're going to pay off or not, like that wig. I'm going to say that wasn't a payoff, but you owned being weird and queer and different. That's why we fell in love with Evie Oddly in the first place.
I love a great club kid look. This is very late 80s, early 90s. All of it looks really chic and well done.
It's like a kid who like got into all the crayons. It's very playful, at the same time sexy and gorgeous. I loved every part of it.
Aw.
Thank you.
The Vivian.
I love.
In the musical performance, you looked absolutely stunning. That beautiful hair, the costume, it's gorgeous. Your voice was beautiful. I'm so happy that you're here joining us on our main stage.
Just so beautiful, very wood nymph. If I'm walking through the forest, I just want you to pop in front of me and wave that wand around.
Like a flasher.
Thank you so much, the Vivian. Welcome to America. All right, up next, Jada Essence Hall. Hello.
Yay.
Your music performance was so good, Jada. It was so emphatic. I loved it. And then at the end, you're saying,
Yeah,
you can't
she was
sing.
good too.
That was just funny. But
Yes,
it's also
she was
really
good
great
too.
work.
If this was a basketball team, you would be like the smallest player who's like dribbling in between everybody.
That's
You're gonna
right.
take
She
the
did
shots.
great.
Up next, Shea Coulee.
Nothing bad to say for those
That
people.
performance was so strong. You came onto that stage and just let everybody
She looked like
have it.
Naomi
Gave me
Campbell.
chills up my
Yes.
arm, and I was like, "Whoa! I just got Kool-Aid."
Kool-Aid.
This is grandeur. The details on this and the thought behind it, it's a big idea and it had a big payoff. Thank you, Carson.
Thank you, ladies. I think we've heard enough.
Yeah.
Now you enjoy a House of Love cocktail.
So no one
in
is
the
falling. So
judges
what are you
and I
gonna do?
will
They showed those at, they had those at
Great
DragCon.
night for our all-stars. Each of these girls has their own brand, and they've taken that brand to the top. All right, now just between us girlfriends, what do you think? We have to determine the top 2 all-stars of the week. This is going to be very difficult for us.
God.
Yeah. Michelle, who are your top 2?
My top 2 were Monet and Shea.
Oh.
You know, Monet came out and she killed that
Yeah.
performance. She was
She
amazing.
was having fun.
The thing about Monet is she's got a charm factor that is off the charts. On the runway,
I'm for
y'all,
sure
this is one
Shea
of my favorites
is
of the night.
top,
Because
but
it's
I don't know the
funny.
second.
She put caged hip bustle in a friggin' windbreaker, members only tracksuit. That look was bomb. And Shea Coulee had a night and a half. When she came out there and did her verse, I was blown away by everything. The presence, the lyrics,
Yeah.
all of it was so fantastic. And on the runway, the way she paired haute couture Maison Valentino with this beautiful Nefertiti-inspired hair,
Gorgeous.
it was just breathtaking. We were all jaws agape. She came to slay Coulee.
Yes.
The way she put it together, that's what someone who has great style does. They make it their own and they style it in a way that is so special that it was just one of my favorite runway looks in history.
Oh.
Period. With
High
a
praise.
T at the end.
Wow, that's high praise from Mr. Cressley.
I think Trinity is one of the queens that I feel like is on another level that nobody else really touches. That's why she is a winner, baby. And she's one of my favorites.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Trinity is a showgirl. She is captivating. She's got star quality. And I could tell she didn't know any of those lyrics, but I did not care because she is so watchable. She was living when those guys lifted her up. She knew exactly the right attitude for that number, and it sold it.
I don't want to put a damper on things, but we have to care about not knowing the lyrics in this company because look at these
Everybody's so
bitches.
great.
You're right. You're right.
Do you know
And
what I
she did write the lyrics.
Thank you.
So she should know them.
Yeah, it definitely was not the words she wrote, but she looked stunning. You could not look away. Honestly, it was mesmerizing.
Yeah. Evie Oddly, I thought, captured our attention the entire time. The runway look, it was so cool. I love the story about it, too. You know, all the colors of the rainbow, all the colors of the crayons blending and melting and making something really beautiful, maybe out of something that was considered messy. And then in the musical performance, I thought she was one of the top for sure. Just so much energy, so much presence, really commanded that performance. That I didn't care so much. The wig was terrible.
Burn it, because it was horrendous.
That was a pussycat wig.
That was an alley cat wig.
That was a feral cat wig. All right. Silence.
Feral cat.
Decision. Bring back my legends.
I'm right here.
I think it's going to be Shea.
Welcome back. The top 2 all-stars of the week are Shea Coulee
Okay.
and Monet Exchange.
Oh.
Good. Wow.
Woo.
Congratulations. You've each earned a legendary legend star. And you're both one step closer to our grand finale, Lip Sync Lollapalooza Smackdown for the crown. Ladies, the rest of you may take a seat. Good luck.
Y'all don't block me.
Yeah.
2 legends stand before me. Shea, Monet, this is your chance to impress me, win $10,000, and earn the power to block one of your fellow queens from receiving a legendary legend star next week.
I love you both so much.
Time has come.
Oh, Shea looks gorgeous.
This is going to be a great season. I'm so excited.
I'm gonna come in guns a-blazing because I want to let these
Wow, what they gonna do?
get $10,000. Girl, like $10,000 is never a bad thing. Not unless you're Jeff Bezos and that's just like what? A coffee and a crumpet.
Monet is a very talented
Yeah.
lip singer. She has given us some iconic lip syncs in her Drag Race tenure. However, I'm Shea Coulee, and I'm about to slay this lip sync.
Yeah.
It's like Kool-Aid.
And don't fuck it
up.
Wow.
Ella Fitzgerald?
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm he had some chicks, E-I-E-I-O. But a chick here, a chick there, a chick there, chick everywhere, chick. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm he had some ducks, E-I-E-I-O. Quack here, here, quack there, quack everywhere, quack, chick here, chick there, here, chick there, chick everywhere, chick. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
This is great.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm he had some pigs, E-I-E-I-O. With a oink here, oink there, here, oink there, oink everywhere, oink, quack, quack there, here, quack there, quack everywhere, quack, quack. E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm he had a four, E-I-E-I-O. With a clink here, a clink there, here, clink there, clink everywhere, clink. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
Yes.
Shea won this, I think.
Yes. Oh my
Could be
God.
Monet. This was good. Yeah. I don't know who won that.
Wow. I like the Shea, but Monet did wonderful too. Like she was so fun.
Oh my god, incredible.
Wow.
Ladies, I've made my decision.
Ooh, what you gonna do with this?
Shea Coulee, congratulations, you're a winner.
Oh.
With a cash tip of $10,000. Monet Exchange, you are free to slay another day. Queens, please
Block.
join Shea Coulee.
I wonder if she can block Monet. Since Monet got a badge,
So Monet's safe.
Shea,
I see.
with great
it would at
power
least stop her
comes
from
great
getting a second
responsibility.
badge.
Using the platinum plunger. Show us which queen you have chosen to block.
So is
My mind is going
Monet
a
one of
million
them?
directions on how I can play this.
Okay, so
I'm
she
setting
can't pick
the
Monet.
tone for the rest of the competition, and I know these girls are shaking in their boots.
Don't touch me.
I give really good head.
I was rooting for you on season 9.
Good.
Oh, don't block me!
Yeah, don't block Jinx. She's gonna block Jinx. Hopefully they don't know it's Snatch Game.
Yeah. Oh my god!
Good. That was a good one. Well, oh shit.
Trinity. Next week, you can compete and even win. But Shea has blocked you from earning a legendary legend star.
Oh my god.
Well, congratulations,
Well,
ladies. And remember,
This is probably a good one for her to have
yeah, she's
been
strong
blocked
player.
on, because now she can just go balls to the wall. I love this. I love this. This is great. Oh, yay.
Wow. It was so much fun. And the nice thing is that all girls are there to have fun. Like,
Okay.
it's not just a competition. Like I can tell they are having fun. Even though like last part, like Trinity is getting the plungers. She's making joke and making fun. I know it sucks to not to be able to get the stars next week even she wins. But this is a fun season and nobody's eliminated, so I'm so excited. We can see everybody every single week until the end. So that's cool. Yay! I'm so having fun. What did you think about it, Jimmy-chan?
I love this. Love this. I'm so happy. So here I am in the bedroom of the son of one of my best friends, and it's quite groovy. I like the little VW thing and his moon and stars backdrop. So I'm glad Shea won. I didn't see the Monet one coming, but yeah, she did do good. So anyway, that was fun. Great episode. This is going to be a great season. I cannot wait. This is so fun.
Well, what did you think about this episode? Did you like it? Please comment below and tell us what you thought. And please come back next week as well. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful week. See you next time. Janet, love you.
Episode.